Peace, love, and light to the family. Peace, love, and light. We're about to embark on a beautiful demonstration today, on this day of the moon, on this New Year's, what we call the spring equinox, 3/21/2022. Add them numbers up across, you're going to come up with the number 3. You know, all being born to the standings, to understanding according to supreme mathematics. But I like to view standings because you have different standpoint of views, like understanding, overstanding, outerstanding, understanding, withstanding. You know what I'm saying? There's different standpoint of views. So with that being said, jumping right into the demo, like I said, it's 3/21. The new year, we're going to be talking about death. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to talk about death. You know, Ashe to the ancestor who just ascended, my bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? I love you. You in my heart, king. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, we're going to talk about death, man. I know a lot of times we say a lot of things about people when they die. You know what I'm saying? We'll have things to say about the death, you know, or why it happened, or what the person should have been doing, or whatever. We say shit like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think we truly understand what death is. I don't think we truly understand what death is. So since it's a new year, right, that means something had to die off in order for it to be a new year. To spring forth new things, something else had to die. So that's what the whole astrological talk is about when they talk about Jesus, you know, the Son of God, should I say. You know what I'm saying? Resurrecting, you know, dying and resurrecting in the winter. You know what I'm saying? During the winter solstice, because the sun sits still for those 3 days and then it resurrects like the Jesus story. And it moves again to spring forth new life. You feel me? So, overstand the virgin has a baby, blah, 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 blah. All that's in the astrology of your Bible, right? So, just to be breaking that down. To add on to the new year, something new is coming, the rebirth of things. You got to think, like, we like computers, they say. So like a computer, things have processes. So with this death thing, it's part of the process of the cycle of life and death. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? It's a cycle. You know what I'm saying? It goes together in the realm of duality that we exist in, because you can't have one without the other here. You know what I'm saying? You can't have life without death in order to exist in this realm. That's what this is about. But death has its own realm. That's how you know death is not nothingness. You know what I'm saying? Because it has its own realm. Nothingness is nothingness. Now, if no thing exists, then no thing exists. But death has its own realm. I didn't make this up. Ask the people who, you know what I'm saying, give you your definitions or descriptions of certain words or terms that you're using to describe a process that happens that's inevitable, that's irreversible, and you can't change it. And it's something that must go down. So salute to the ancestors. We're going to take a shot of, you know what I'm saying, the dead for the dead. The plants was alive. I had to kill those plants to make that. You feel me? But anyway, so being that, you know, we go through this process, an inevitable process, acceptance of death should be or must be overstood, right? That it should be more of a celebration because they actually, they did it. They had their turn. You feel me? They lived up to what they were supposed to live up to, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, path that they were chosen for at that particular moment in time and space that mattered. So when we think about death, it should be a friend to one, right? Because it's not a foe, it's not an enemy. Death is a friend, you know what I'm saying, that merely frees you, your spirit, you know what I'm saying, your soul from this, your living soul from this body that is trapped in, that is imprisoned in. You know what I'm saying? Because you're in prison right now in your body. You know what I'm saying? Whether you know it or not. And the soul is actually yearning to be free. So that's why you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? But physically, the body. But the spirit remains, right? And so with that being said, you know, where does that spirit go? if death is around, the realm of death where the dead exists, right? Don't the dead exist in a realm? That's what we say. We made up or think or follow or feel, right? That's what we be saying. Like, I know I feel that way. Like, that nigga ain't going nowhere. That nigga right there. Like, you just feel like I could talk to the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, so death is like real, right? And so if it's a realm to death, then the process must go on like a computer. You got rebooting, downloading, uploading, you know what I'm saying? All these different things that you can do with that process. And so with this process, it's the same thing. Some people are being rebooted, downloaded, uploaded, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Same science. So we got to be more in a celebration mode when someone that we're maybe attached to or someone that we're close to or have this love for, whatever it may be, these mortal feelings for, things like that. We got to understand that death is not a foe, but a friend. Merely a friend that helps you sail on to smoother seas. You know what I'm saying? Helps you sail on the smoother seas from that perspective, right? Because you was riding a rough ride down here on this terrain. You know what I'm saying? In this realm, your ride may have been rough, and here comes death to snatch you and make your shit smoother. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go through this shit no more. You feel me? And all that. Because niggas act like it ain't hell down on earth, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Perception is your reality, right? And so some of us have been going through hell down here, you know what I'm saying? And maybe their state of freedom may be through dying, you know what I'm saying, to get away from this hell. When you look at one's life and you view the life of the person, and you can see like, damn, his shit was wicked, boom, 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 her shit was crazy, blah, 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 or, you know, it may be, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But death is its own entity. According to, you know, religious terms and things like that, they saying death is its own thing. Like the angel is its own angel. Basically, God created an angel called death, and death was like, you know what I'm saying? When God was like, yo, you gonna have to go down there and start slaying these motherfuckers we created, blah, blah, blah. And the angel was like, yo, why I gotta do that shit? Like, then they gonna be hating on me. They gonna hate death. The mortals and shit gonna hate me because I'm the one that's taking their lives, right? But God was like, nah, them niggas gonna be so caught up and distracted and worried about so much other goofy shit that they ain't even gonna be thinking about you, son. They ain't gonna think you was a real entity. You ain't even thinking like you exist. And that's what it is, like, you know what I'm saying? We don't even like to talk about death. We don't even bring them up. You know, the angel Israel of death, you know what I'm saying? We don't like to build on that, but you know, that's in you too. You know what I'm saying? That's also an aspect of you on a whole nother level. But you know, you're gonna face him one day. You know what I'm saying? The story is that, you know, he sits up under the tree of life, and when your leaf falls, you know, he picks the leaf up. If your name is on that leaf, that means he gotta come, you know what I'm saying, snatch you up. And so a lot of times we can wrestle with death. Some people fight death off. People be in car accidents, motherfuckers be getting shot, motherfuckers be drowning, all type of shit, the craziest, traumatic, crazy shit, and still live. It's like you fought that nigga off you. You really had a bang out with this nigga who was an angel who really came to get you because your shit fell. And God was like, put the head out on the nigga, whack that nigga, B. You feel me? And like, you made it up out of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for some of us, you know, death come to do what he got to do. But he was sad when God told him, you know, you got to go kill him. He was like, damn, I don't really want to do that shit. Be like, what the fuck? That's fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I got to be the nigga to do, you ever do the dirty work and all that. But God was like, I got you. Don't even worry about it. You heard? Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Just do what I tell you to do. Basically, like I said, they're going to be so distracted and caught up on other things in the world that they're not even going to be focused on you as an entity, as a being. As you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be blaming Satan, they're gonna be blaming God, they're gonna be doing all this other shit and not even thinking about death, you know what I'm saying, really pulling the cape off. So it's just an ill thing, you know, how death can be an entity. And if death has its realm, these souls are going to, you know, this realm to either be rebooted, you know what I'm saying? Some people become disembodied and they're stuck here and there's some ghostly shit going on with their presence and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of times we say things, like I said, we were saying things, and we'll say the craziest shit because the motherfucker dead now and all that other shit. Like, motherfuckers don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I get it in a realm or they don't exist or whatever it may be. Just because they don't exist physically doesn't mean that they don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Just because they don't exist physically doesn't mean that they don't exist. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be mindful to the different states of existence. You know what I'm saying? That's out here. So salute to the dead, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the ancestors known and unknown, the ones that's on the side of the gods that we fuck with, you know what I'm saying? And all of that. You heard? Not the evil ones and all that. Fuck y'all. You feel me? But yeah, it is what it is. We riding, we doing what we gotta do. Salute to everybody above ground, 10 toes down. Y'all have a safe travel and travel in harmony. Just be mindful of death. There's no motherfucking stranger. There's no enemy, but it's merely a friend of yours. You know what I'm saying? Peace.